Hey guys, welcome to the Google Colab demo video. If you're watching this video, it means that Bootcamp is right around the corner and you're looking for tips and information on how to navigate Google Colab. I'm Raghavan. I'm one of your head instructors for Bootcamp this semester, and I'm super excited to show you guys what Google Colab has to offer. So what is Google Colab? Well, Google Colab is a free cloud-hosted environment which lets us run Python code in our browsers with Google's own servers without us having to install anything. It's great for data analysis, machine learning, and most of all, collaboration, as Google Colab is a place where you can work on cool projects with others just by sharing the notebook with them. Just a quick heads up. So if you hear me refer to Google Colab as a notebook, just know that they are the same thing. So I might use them interchangeably throughout this demo video. So let's get started. To open your very first Google Colab, just type Google Colab in whatever browser that you're using and click on the first result that pops up. This will take you to a menu, which essentially, if you worked with Google Colab in the past and have created collabs, you can see all of them being listed here. But if this is your very first time using Google Colab on your Google account, then you won't be seeing anything here. This will be empty. So in that case, you just want to click on this new notebook button at the bottom left corner, which will open up an entirely new workspace, as you will see momentarily. So now I have my fresh Google Colab notebook. You can see that it's untitled as well. So let's go ahead and change that. So we can do demo video Colab Bootcamp. So just like how you would rename a Google document, it's the same process. And you can see that it's a brand new notebook, which means that I can start writing code cells, which is this button over here, or text cells, which is this button over here, which I will go into detail shortly. So I want to just point out, so where's Google Colabs stored? So Google Colabs are essentially just like Google Documents or Google Sheets, like you worked with in the past. Google's Colabs are also automatically saved to your drive. So whenever you make changes to them, it's automatically synced to your drive. But we do recommend, it's a good habit to every couple of minutes to hit on File and then Save, which manually saves your work instead of automatically. And in coding, this is generally a good practice because if you work with other coding platforms and other IDEs, they may not necessarily automatically save. So it's always good to save your work. So now you can see the share button over here, which I can just enter the email addresses of the people that I want to share my collab with. And so if they make changes on their end, it will automatically sync to my end as well and my Google Drive. So this is a really powerful tool to work on cool projects that you're collaborating on. Okay, so now we're essentially ready to dive into what makes up a Google Colab. So in a Google Colab, the fundamental building tool is cells. So there are two types of cells, like I just mentioned. One is a code cell and the other is a text cell. So as you guessed, code cells are generally used when you want to run lines of code. But text cells are just, think of it like comments. So they're just text. They don't actually output anything, but it just displays text. So I'll show each of them. So to add a code cell, all you have to do is click on this plus code button. To add a text cell, all you have to do is add plus text. You can see in a coding cell, if I type in a line of code, which is probably the simplest one, print hello world, you can see that this is being recognized as a string and the print is being recognized as its own special function. But if I type the same in a text cell, you see that it's just being recognized as plain text. So the special characters are not being recognized at all. You can also see in the text cell that I can bold this, I can italicize this, and I can add bullet points, which are things that you can all do in text, like Word documents or Google documents. So that's adding a cell. So what if you want to delete a cell? If you want to delete a cell, all you have to do is go to the right-hand corner, hover over the cell. You see this menu icons over here. All you have to do is click on the trash icon, which will delete the cell. Okay, now we're ready to actually learn how to run our cells. So before you run anything, you want to make sure that you're connected to a RAM or disk. This is the Google server that I was talking about before with CPU, GPU, and memory. So to do that, you just want to hit on connect, which will take around 5 seconds. It'll say connecting. And then you'll see a green check mark, which means that you have successfully connected. And this will now enable you to run your cells. So let me just do that. So this is a code cell. So let me just print hello world. To run the cell, all you have to do is either click on this play button over here to the left-hand side of the cell, which will run it. And you can see since it's a code cell, it has its own output. And in this case, it's just a print statement, so it just displays whatever word, whatever strings inside the parentheses. And in this case, it's just hello world. So if I do the same with a text cell, what happens? So same exact line, print hello world. And now the other way to run a cell, it's a shortcut, fancy shortcut, is just to click on Shift and Enter on your keyboard simultaneously. So what do you notice? So when I run the text cell, all I see is just the text being displayed. And this is expected, right? Because it doesn't know how to recognize special characters in code. So all you can see is the print hello world displayed as plain text. Another really powerful feature of Google Colab is that it enables you to upload certain files that you have stored locally on your computer. In this bootcamp, we'll be working extensively with CSV files or comma separated values, which store a lot of useful data. So if you want to upload the files that you have locally on your computer, you have to click on this folder icon, then this upload to session storage leftmost icon over here, and that takes you to your directory. So this is my downloads folder, but you can just go to your desktop or documents or wherever you have your CSV file stored. In this case, I want to upload this final animal dataset.csv file. So if I select this file, I hit open, I get this warning, but just hit OK. And now you can see that the CSV file that I was selected is now in my Google Colab environment. So basically from my local computer environment, it's been uploaded to the Google Colab environment. So now I can run code that actually can access the data that's within this CSV file. So it's a really powerful tool and useful as well. So that's pretty much all you guys need to know about Google Colab. It's a super useful tool that you should not only get familiar with for this bootcamp, but also for a lot of coding projects that you do in school and beyond school as well in the future. I hope this video helps, and I hope that you're ready to learn a lot in bootcamp, and it's going to be some of the most fun times of your life. Thank you.